Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Cahoot with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.
It's been an idea I had it for about a year. This is the second time we're doing it. And in our Romada, I found a need for what I call microclimates. So we've been doing zabavas, we're doing networking with festivals, the movie festivals, and a lot of people come out and they're saying, I'm looking for a little bit more than just a good time. Is there any other benefits? Do you have something to offer? Does Ramada have something to offer beyond just a good time? And I said, you know what? That's something to think about. Because I know a lot of professionals, we know a lot of people who could help us progress as a professional, as a business, Один другого підтримує. So I thought, you know what, let's start out with an IT, an area that is familiar with me because I've co-founded an innovation business about 2 years ago. And I've met a lot of people. I've realized that a lot of Ukrainians are really focused in this area. In fact, Ukraine itself is third world's largest exporter of IT services.
Absolutely, I've heard this from a number of people.
So a lot of people coming from Ukraine have these fantastic skills, and at the same time, a lot of our people in Romada have the business knowledge and opportunities, and we're looking for a match where somebody coming in here and is looking to apply those skill sets that they've learned in Ukraine, or just share our experiences, help our businesses, and help the Romada in a different way, beyond just a good time, but also on a professional level.
Alec Fisyak, you've been in the IT business for 25 years, easy, huh?
Yep.
And you're in, it's pretty high tech, the stuff you're in.
I'm in the semiconductor industry. Yep.
Yeah, so you, from what I understood of you were saying tonight, you, at the risk of being, you dummied it down quite a bit, didn't you?
A little.
Not a little, a lot, because the technical part of it that you know would just go right over most people's heads here, don't you think?
It was a mixed crowd, so I tried to balance it out a bit. Yeah.
And you're in the semiconductor business?
Yep.
Couldn't you be like in the full conductor business?
That's always the big joke.
Is it really? I thought I was original.
Always. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You're dealing with what in particular? What industry?
I'm with a company called Freescale Semiconductors, right? And basically what we do is we produce microprocessors, right? Primarily, right? And which go into everything from cars, computers, to wearables, to networking products.
Your product. So you're in competition with Intel?
We would be in some cases, yeah.
Yeah, but a better one, huh?
Better. We're much better.
I
than
thought
Intel.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, your sales personnel certainly are better.
Of course.
You know how many people work for Intel have a band or play accordion?
Good point. I didn't bring that up.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
You didn't bring that up. Is UCU sponsor of this evening?
Of course. We sponsor all of these networking events that the P's and B's, UCPBA, Toronto puts on. So,
IT, especially with you guys, you've just gotten through a major.
Yes, a major IT.
And so that people know through no fault of you guys didn't decide to do this again. The software company, the company that was just...
we basically have to upgrade every few years to keep ahead of the curve because we want to deliver the best possible software that we can because we got to stay, with the needs of our members. And if we don't upgrade, we can't deliver things like Deposit Anywhere. We could have kept on going with the same software, but we got to move on. So either way, we have to choose a new software to move forward from where we are.
It was very interesting, especially the part about wearables.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting more and more. Pretty soon, they're just going to inject stuff into your brain, and that'll be the end of it.
It'll get to that point at some point, I would think. Yeah.
Within our lives, or my life?
Again, a lot of interesting developments over the next 20 to 30 years. With wearables, the reason why it's so compelling is you've got so much power and performance with the microprocessors that can do so much, right? So you can build products that are miniaturized, and then sky's the limit. It's depending on the engineer, the designer, to do what he wants with it, where he wants to place it.
Some pretty heavy stuff has been discussed so far here. Some of it's, I imagine there are those that are listening going, huh? And then there are those that are going, well, yes, I understand that. It just can be so mind-boggling. it's wonderful. This is just another great thing you're doing, and I wish you well. We all do. It's great for the community, and the people here they look sincerely interested, and they look like, some of them look like they're looking to you for a job, but you get those all the time,
And it's a privilege to host it, and I'm glad that so many of us turn out today. We've got about almost 100 people.
Yeah.
We've got the format tonight that we have people like Alex, who are a business leader, who are inspirational to a lot of us. And then we've got about 5 businesses who are just like startups or have ideas, who are looking for that partnership. So we try to cater to both ends. And the second part is where we have about 5 business speeches and hoping that they can find that connection. So, дякую дуже.
Always a pleasure. You're always working. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
Slava Canada.
Stay Ukrainian, my
Stay
friends.
Ukrainian, my friends. What else can we say?
Ми діти роду козацького, ми.
Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Cahoot with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.